Hey boys and girls, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we're going to talk about a Craigslist scam of an Acura Integra Type R. Alright guys, if you like what you see on this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video, like and share these videos so our channel can grow, and as always, leave a positive comment below. So if you follow the channel, you know I'm sitting in my new to me 2017 991.2 911 in Miami Blue, and it is my dream car. But just like you, after buying your dream car, you still want to see what else is for sale. Now, of course, we're limited by money and space, and right now I have neither after buying this car, but this car caught my eye because it's always been on my bucket list. So as a multiple owner of NSXs and S2000s, the Integra Type R has always been high on my bucket list. Unfortunately, you know, the car is so rare that I've never gotten to drive one. So when I was a young kid, I used to live at the track. I had my C4 Corvette that I bought real cheap. It was like a $10,000 car, Admiral Blue 6-speed. Then I went to a 02 C5 Z06, and I was at the track here in the Northeast. The weather is horrible. So I was on the track, you know, at Lime Rock, Pocono, Watkins Glen from the end of March basically to mid-November. And I was literally at the track every weekend. If I wasn't doing a track day, I was doing an autocross. And back then, tracks were littered with Type Rs. And, you know, I didn't give them probably the respect that they deserve, being a front-wheel drive car, so I never actually drove one. But they were really cheap used cars for a while. They were only like $24,000 brand new, give or take. So they were just like Miatas and S2000s. They littered the tracks of the United States. So now they've become classics. I'd really like to drive one. So if you're a viewer and you're local to Northern New Jersey, I'd love to do a review of a Type R. But it's always been on my bucket list. So even after buying this car, I went on Craigslist, and I've never had any good luck with Craigslist. I know a lot of you swear by it and buy and sell all your cars on it, but I've never had a good luck. Anytime I've looked at a car on Craigslist, the photos were maybe good from 5 feet away, and the cars were never anything close to what they were advertised. So I've never been able to complete a purchase on Craigslist, or it's been a scam. So, you know, I always do probably weekly a search on my local Craigslist with just manual transmission cars. I don't care if they're coupes, convertibles, or trucks. I just want to see what manual transmission cars are available. And this Type R came up, and it just looked gorgeous in yellow. It was a 2001. I'm like, oh man, that's my perfect spec. So I knew it was a scam pretty much right away because it was priced so low. So Type Rs, usually, I know one just sold and Bring a Trailer, a low mileage one for like $80,000, but that's not indicative. Most of them sell probably in that $25,000 to $30,000 range. So this said, I believe it was number 842 on from 2001. So I actually Googled that VIN and that number, and actually came up as a car that was on Bring a Trailer last year in late 2019, October, November, and it sold for $25,000. Now that car, and I think it was a 30,000 mile car or high 20s or something like that. That car was never in an accident according to CARFAX, which still means it could have been an accident. But the front end had been replaced, so the body panels weren't, I remember that car, the body panels weren't original on the hood, a bumper, or the front fenders, if I remember correctly. The seller selling it at Bring a Trailer, he said he wasn't aware of that, maybe he wasn't. And now it's with a dealer. So doing some, you know, first of all, price too good to be true is always a scam. Second clue is do your own research, and you're like a detective. You're going to get little bits and pieces here. That car sold for $25,000 9 months ago on Bring a Trailer. So with the 5% buyer's premium, he's into it about 26. He pays tax in his home state. He might be into this car 30. So let's say he gets this car and it's a total basket case. He's probably can sell it for even 20 or 25. So a dealer had listed this car, no name dealer that I never heard of, for $18,000. So that was my first clue. Here, this car 9 months ago sells for 25. The guy's into it for 30. Whether that's overpaying or not, who knows? But if a dealer's selling it for 18, they gave this guy 13 on a trade-in. So that's where it probably becomes impossible. So you know, let's play along. Why not? What else do I have to do? I've been home the last 13 weeks. So I email them, hey, I'm interested in the Type R, and it's a dealership, and the dealership exists. I actually looked them up. So I think this was a scam. I don't think it was actually the dealership. I mean, it's obviously a scam, but I don't think the dealer was scamming people. I think it was an individual pretending he was this real dealership. And he basically said, I'll send you pictures of the car. And I'm like, sure, I'll go for more pictures. And the pictures were the same as the Craigslist list ad, but a little more. And it was also, when I looked at the pictures, I'm like, wow, these pictures look familiar, because I remember the steering wheel being tilted and showing the odometer, and they were the exact same pictures on the Bring a Trailer ad. So obviously this guy doesn't have the car, because why wouldn't he have his own pictures taken, especially if it was a dealership, which there was a real dealership. I verified that dealer existed. So clue number 2, if your price is always too good to be true, but I know a lot of people think they're going to get the car. And the problem is, if they don't really research it, now somebody who doesn't know thinks every Integra Type R should be $18,000 because he found a clean one for 30,000 miles, where people asking 30. Well, this car obviously didn't exist at this dealership, and this person obviously didn't work there. So once the pictures were taken, I inquired, okay, well, what I'd like to do is, I'd want to see the car in person. It says it was local to me, about an hour from my house in New Jersey, but the number that the guy gave was like a Portland, Oregon number or something like that. So I said, all right, well, before I buy any car, I like to inspect it myself. I'm kind of a small car collector, and I kind of know what I'm looking at. And, I want to come see it in person. I've never driven one, so I'd like it to be subject to a test drive, after I do my own inspection. So basically, the email they sent back to me, they said, we can send you more pictures. Here's the CARFAX. It's obviously a clean car in perfect condition. We're having a special now with the virus that's out there. We'll ship it to you for free. So you don't have to come look at it, and you get to keep it for 5 days or 500 miles. And if you don't like it, we'll return it for free. So anytime a price is too good to be true, the person gives with the dealership name, it was tricky. The dealership was like a kind of a Carvana that I never heard of, where they kind of deliver the cars to you. And, here they're telling you it's in your state, close to you, but they're really 3,000 miles away is their phone number. It's all these red flags, which is too bad, because this Type R, I would have bought it. Even if it was 25,000, I probably would have bought it. But anytime somebody tells you, that's a big red flag. If they're going to give you free delivery and try it out and see if you like it, and they'll return your money if you don't. So that it had scam written all over it. Too bad, because here I thought, wow, a Type R, that would be awesome. I would love to have it. So let me know your Craigslist or any fraudulent cars that you've looked into. I've looked into quite a bit that's been fraud. There's some fraud stuff there now, like S2000s that are, clean, low mileage example from dealerships that are, or individuals that are priced really, really low. And so just beware out there. It's easy to get fooled, easy to lose your money. And obviously these people wouldn't do these scams like Nigerian princes unless people actually fell for it, right? So that means people are actually falling for it, which is a shame. So do your homework, do your research. If you do have a Type R for me to drive, let me know. Email me at glenscarcollection@gmail.com. If not, like, subscribe, leave your comments below of your fraud stories, and share this video so nobody else gets caught by any fraud. And of course, I checked today just before doing this video, and the ad's been deleted, so surprise. All right, guys, I will see you next time.